I was about to look it up and say, and not from God's standpoint, but let me say it like this. We look at and answer and ask questions from a human standpoint, and God is beneath us, our genie. Instead of looking at life from God's standpoint and what he reveals, and we are his creation. Because when you take a look at questions that we have and ask them, God, where are you when bad things happen? And then wait to get the answer instead of making judgment that God is unjust, God is not this, God is bad, God is evil, he is wicked. We miss the mark, and then we start characterizing God in a fashion, in a way that causes others to think of God in that way. Over the generations, God has become less than an individual or person that we ought to fear. Over the generations, God has become the man upstairs. Over the generations, God has become some supernatural, spiritual. Over the generations, God has just become some emotional vehicle that causes me to shout. Over the generations, God has become less than. And so when we come to this series, it is my job to get each and every one of us to get God to where God is in our hearts. Did y'all catch that? Because God is always God and God will always be God. But it is man that has to reorient their thinking of who God is.